All right, welcome back to NVC Dudes. I'm Brian.
I'm James,
Hey,
and we've been
James.
talking about anger today.
I know today's been our angry day. Our
Yeah,
angry day.
angry
So,
day.
so what's alive in you right now with your anger?
Yeah, man. I've been reading a lot of news lately,
Hmm.
and realizing that, it's sort of like I can't believe what's going on right now, and I'm like, I think my anger is with some of the leadership, not really taking responsibility for their for democracy.
Yeah,
Like, god damn it, can't you just accept that the results are real,
right,
and the election was monitored, and no one found any issues. So
right.
why do you keep supporting the lies that are out there? Come on, grow some. Stand up for democracy, stand up for the truth. Where's your integrity?
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm pissed that our leaders are just capitulating some to their fear,
yeah,
and putting democracy at stake just to have some kind of political future. What
right.
the,
Yeah,
you know, that's just wrong.
it goes
I,
back
I
to
think and this is where my anger is fueling some action. I want to see people held accountable.
right,
The leaders, the people that are supposed to know, and they do know. They do know that it was a fair election, and they still repeat the lies.
right,
So there needs to be some kind of accountability for that.
right. And that goes back to your integrity piece for sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a little my angry rant. You
Hmm.
wanna help me identify needs?
Yeah. So yeah, what are some needs that are not being met with this anger you have around honesty and integrity?
Honesty, integrity.
Yeah,
I think personal responsibility. There's
right,
something important about that.
right,
If our leaders that know better aren't able to stand with the truth because truth matters,
right,
then they don't belong in leadership positions. If they
right.
can't hold on and speak the truth to power, they should not be in a leadership position. That's just how I feel about it.
Yeah. And that's
And
that.
so my anger is fueling this expression.
Yeah. And you said that accountability piece that if somebody is going to be dishonest and not tell the truth, that there should be repercussions. There should be something. There should be some action taken. Right? We'd like to
There,
see
there
some.
needs to be there needs to be some accountability, especially since there was violence. People died.
Right.
People died as a result of lies
Right. And
and
that's not fair.
leadership perpetuating lies.
Yeah.
And now there's a huge part of the population that's believing a fantasy, and heck, where there's a big chance of conflict.
Right.
So
Some
yeah,
some fairness. Some fairness in there too.
I think what's behind it for me is justice.
Justice.
As there needs to be accountability, especially for our leaders,
Right.
the people that we count on to represent our needs, to represent the people.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what's alive for me.
All right. Yeah. That's a lot of good needs not being met in there, and of course, if all those needs are not being met, you're going to feel angry. Absolutely.
Yeah, and what I yeah, and I feel pretty good about my expression because I'm owning my anger. I'm not like blaming people for it.
Right.
I'm owning that I have some needs that aren't being met, and I have a lot of energy around it,
Yeah. And you're
and I'm
saying this is
willing to
how
express it.
I feel, and this is I'm angry about these things. You're owning them.
That's right. I'm owning it. I'm at least I'm taking responsibility for my feelings,
At
which
least.
is more than I think our leaders are able to do.
Right.
It's like grow a pair, man. You got to speak up. Truth to power.
Yeah.
So that's my little mini rant, my little angry rant, and I hope that in the midst of all this chaos, that we can find a way to to reconnect with both sides, to have conversations. Politics is supposed to be out the conversation.
Yeah.
About, hey, preferences and needs, and if we could keep it at a conversation level, then our democracy will work.
Right.
If we're resorting to violence, it's not going to work, man. The country's going to go down in flames. We need each other.
I heard you say at the beginning of that I hope this happens. You're starting off with a hope, but I'm wondering if you could also put that into a request of some kind, some sort of either a request to others or a request to yourself of how you want to show up for this.
Yeah. So I guess my request, I'm doing it right now. Am I willing to record this video and put my honesty out there? That's my request. Am I willing to consider it? I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
And I'm torn because I want to connect with both sides. I do. I have friends on both sides. I have friends that in my head, I think they believe conspiracy theories.
Right. That's a story.
And I'm really concerned about them. And I'm also concerned about how we're going to get along, getting past this. And I think accountability is a step in the right direction. But I really do hope for reconciliation. I've got a lot of friends on both sides.
So I also wonder if that would be a request too. If you would want to request to your friends that would they be willing to maybe find some of the common threads that you have. Maybe they also have a need for justice and truth and honesty and integrity.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys could align somehow with
I'm guessing my friends on the other side also have needs for justice, and they're trying to protect the institutions.
Right.
They care about this country deeply, and so maybe that's the place where we get to acknowledge that we both care about our system of government, and we want representative government. We want our voices to be heard and our votes to be counted.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the place to start the conversation.
Yeah, coming together with shared values, even if the strategies are different. And that's where.
So that would be a step in the right direction. At least acknowledge each other's needs, and like you said, agree that our strategies are different.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks for hearing all that.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime.